Population Welfare Government of Azad Jammu and Kashmir. All of my very respectable, distinguished friends, guests, thank you so much for being with us this morning to celebrate 62nd Independence Day of Pakistan. And I'm really grateful to all of you. Like every year, you visit this place on Independence Day of Pakistan and share the joy which all of us feel, especially on this day. Of course, this feeling remains with us throughout the day, and it will remain with us throughout our lives. As Pakistan has come to stay, and inshallah it will stay forever. I will also thank our former Lord Mayor, Mr. Howard Middleton. He is with us. I also thank our former Lord Mayors, Mr. Ajib, Mr. Chaudhry Rangzeb, and Mr. Ghazanfar Khalid. I especially thank Mr. Arshad, who is Mayor of Calderdale, who has taken his time out from his busy engagements to come and celebrate Independence Day with us. I also thank Ms. Sutherland, Mr. Baines, my other friends. Please forgive me if I cannot mention all the friends by name, but all of you are in my heart, and I really thank all of you for being with us. Today, on this auspicious occasion of 62nd Independence Day of Pakistan, President of Pakistan and Prime Minister of Pakistan have sent messages for our community, which I'll read out to you. First, I'll read the message from Mr. Asif Ali Zardari, President of the Islamic Republic of Pakistan. I quote, "On this auspicious occasion of the 62nd Independence Day, I wish to compliment all Pakistanis living within the country and abroad. 62 years ago on this day, a separate homeland was created wherein we could live in freedom and shape our lives according to our values. Today, therefore, is a watershed mark in the history of the country and occasion for joy and celebrations. Pakistan was envisaged by its founding fathers to be a homeland for the Muslims of South Asia, where democracy, constitutionalism, and respect of human rights would reign supreme. It was envisaged to be a country where there would be no discrimination on the basis of creed, gender, and sect, and where minorities would enjoy equal rights as citizens of the state and fully in the mainstream of national life. As we celebrate the Independence Day today, we should also rededicate ourselves to uphold the principles for which Pakistan was created. At the same time, we should also pause and ponder whether we have upheld those principles and values which we vow every year to uphold. While there is much to rejoice and celebrate, there also are areas and issues about which we must be concerned. The mindset that increasingly preaches extremism, violence, and militancy in the name of religion, and which has been on the rise in the country, is a direct negation of the values for which this country was created. This is an area of great concern to all of us. It is a mindset that poses the greatest threat to the security and stability of the country that was founded on this day. The recent burning of the houses and acts of vandalism against the Christians in Gojra in the month of our independence is only a manifestation of this mindset. Let us therefore resolve to defeat this pernicious mindset that has promoted suicide bombings, beheading innocent people, torturing women, and forcibly closing academies of learning. Countless lives were sacrificed for the achievement of the dream that was Pakistan. The country's first directly elected Prime Minister, Shahid Zulfikar Ali Bhutto, sacrificed his life for the ideals for which Pakistan was created. His daughter and the Muslim world's first woman Prime Minister, Shahid Mohtarma Benazir Bhutto, laid down her life for saving the country from militancy and for the cause of democracy, free and fair elections, and emancipation of the poor, downtrodden, and dispossessed. The Pakistan People's Party has a long history of struggle for the achievement of the objectives for which Pakistan was created. 4 Bhuttos in 2 generations have laid down their lives for the country and the nation. Perhaps in no other country of the world can such an example of 2 successive party heads having sacrificed their lives be found easily. I wish to reiterate that the PPP will continue to struggle for the vision of Qaid-e-Azam, Qaid-e-Awam and Shaheed Mohtarma Benazir Bhutto for achieving the goal of a federal and democratic polity where rule of law and tolerance reigns supreme and from where militancy has been banished. On this occasion, I also wish to reiterate that the PPP, which has given a manifesto of peace and prosperity, will pursue the goal of peace with honor and good neighborly relations with countries in the region. We will endeavor to give hope to the people through roti, kapda and makan and by providing them employment, education, energy and safe environment. On this anniversary of our independence, I also salute farmers, kisans, mazdoor traders, teachers, doctors, intellectuals, students, women and minorities for their heroic struggle. I urge them all to support the party to restore law and order and militancy and provide security and dignity to every citizen and open doors for them to knowledge and livelihood. Let us on this day rededicate ourselves to the principles of democracy and human rights, to banishing dictatorship, militancy and extremism, and to provide economic opportunities for all the country and to peace in the region. I unquote. Now I'll read out a message from Mr. Yusuf Raza Gilani, Prime Minister of Islamic Republic of Pakistan. I quote, "The 14th August marks the culmination of a long-driven struggle the Muslims of subcontinent had launched to protect their separate identity, to strengthen their society, to flourish their own culture in the broader perspective of their religious ideals and practices, and to augment their own vibrant economy. The day reminds us of the gigantic challenges the people of Pakistan had so willingly and willfully taken up 62 years ago. The nation had rendered unprecedented sacrifices to achieve the goal of political independence and ideological freedom. The day of 14th August marks the realization of the dream the poet-philosopher of the East had envisioned for the Muslims of South Asia. The day symbolizes the leadership of the great leader Qaid-e-Azam Muhammad Ali Jinnah, who inspired the nation to achieve what looked an insurmountable task. This year, the Independence Day celebration is still of greater significance as we have been able to rekindle the light of democracy in Pakistan in accordance with the wishes and aspirations of the nation. The process of revival of democracy could not have successfully completed without the active participation of the people. The country and the people are confronting a serious challenge posed by the terrorists and militants. However, it is heartening to note that the entire nation has stood up against these elements, and we would inshallah defeat their evil designs to make this country secure and peaceful. The objective of the people's government is to strengthen the country and to make it prosperous. This is the basis of our different programs designed for the welfare of common folk of Pakistan. To achieve this objective, we are focusing on addressing and solving every problem. On this day of rejoicing, let us pay homage to our leaders of the independence movement who struggled with great courage and perseverance to win us a country of our own. Because of their sacrifices today, we are enjoying the fruits of freedom. It is surely an occasion for immense gratitude. It is the day for renewing our pledge to the country. On this happy occasion, I wish to extend my warmest felicitations and best wishes to my Pakistani brothers and sisters at home as well as those living abroad. I unquote. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, I would also like to mention that one of our brightest ladies in Bradford, who is also a counselor, Ms. Navida Ikram, she is Deputy Mayor of Bradford for this year. I didn't know that. I congratulate her on this big achievement, and we are proud of her. As this is, one of the biggest proofs of our society being tolerant towards genders. Yeah. Yes. And this shows that our women equally participate in all the activities of life. We have in Pakistan women in politics. We have members of National Assembly. Uh, right now with us, we have a lady minister, Mrs. Noreen Arif, from the government of Azad Jammu and Kashmir, who is heading the Ministry of Population Welfare and Technical and Vocational Training Department and Social Welfare as well.